Hello, everybody, and good evening to you all. This is your BBGamer,
And this is Witches of the Wind.
and welcome back to another little segment that we're reviewing a movie this time, based off of.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
We just recently came back from watching the movie, and oh boy,
It was pretty interesting, as most people have seen it already. And when we came into the theater, it was getting packed, pretty much.
no kidding.
So, from what from what we heard is that critics panned the movie because it was dull, boring, doesn't bring anything new to it. But that's just critics.
Being critics, of course,
Yes.
but for people like us, the audience, we enjoyed it because we know the story behind the games and the books, of course, and then the movie, of course, brought a lot of things to the table in its own right because it's its own separate thing.
Pretty much. So basically, we got to be able to see everything from beginning to end, the story, and what it all portrayed to what FNAF is. And we got to see quite a lot of interesting plot points and characters that were also introduced. So, but now, if we can probably reveal a little bit, not to spoil it to everybody, but what did you personally think you liked about the movie itself?
Personally, I like the animatronics. They really almost have a big personality themselves instead of like in the games where they're just standing around looking at the camera, attacking you. It's like they are more alive in the movie compared to the games and, of course, basically in the books. You get to see them react. You get to see them, how should I say, be playful because they're children. They're children inside. And to be honest, I even like the villain, which is the what yellow rabbit.
Yeah, in which we got to be able to see the people in the well in the studio and all that other stuff. But I mean, from what we've seen from Five Nights at Freddy's, all I can say is that the storyline is good. The characters and the actors portrayed in it played their parts pretty well, but the ones that actually stole the show were the animatronics themselves. So basically, um, there were a couple of things that kind of got me a little bit off. Was like mostly the dream sequences that
Yeah, that's kind of like something that keep really tones down the thing a little bit.
it repeats every time Mike goes to sleep, and he's trying to use the dream in order to find out who
Kidnapped
kidnapped
his
his.
brother.
Yeah, pretty much. And those dream sequences, I think it was more than 4 or 5 times it happens. But I mean, you get information from them, but I wish they would at least tone it down a little bit.
Yes.
But I don't want to reveal anything too big. All I have to say is that the movie was great. Everything in it portrayed to the characters in a way in which they are, well, they're pretty down great at what they were doing, and the animatronics too.
Personally, in my opinion, I would certainly like to meet them in real life. I
Yeah,
mean, there has been rumors that there are certain Freddy Fazbear's pizzerias being developed because of something like this.
we
And
don't know if
it's
that's
just
true
a
or not. It's a
rumor.
rumor, but I mean, who would want to go? Who would really want this stuff to happen?
I mean, I would
I know
certainly
I would.
like to see a pizzeria chain based off this in real life with the animatronics being more active and doing the things that they do. And I certainly hope that that would come to pass, even in our lifetime.
Yep, pretty much. I mean, animatronics back in the day were kind of like janky and all that. I mean, they had their movements and all that, and they were just only built to entertain us. But in any case, let's go ahead and get to the scoring.
Personally, in my opinion, I would give this basically an 8 out of 10 because it has the good horror bits to it, which does really give the natural terror of the animatronics and the whole history behind Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. And I say that personally, in my opinion, the Dream Seeker sense does make it toned down a little bit because they're so frequent. But I like the animatronics, the character development, even the reveal of the villain in behind it, which really shocked us all.
Pretty much. In the same essence in which you said all of it, I'd give it an 8 out of 10 as well because it everything in the movie is sort of like portraying it from how the video games are and some certain small elements here and there for those who are FNAF
Fans.
fanatics, fans, or whatnot. You see stuff in the books, the games, even some of these other small media things that are pretty popular. They've been introduced into the movie. It's like a conglomeration of everything FNAF and all into this movie. So yeah, basically, I would give it an 8 out of 10.
And in my last bit of words, I say they should definitely make a sequel.
A sequel. If they do make a sequel, what would you think that they would do?
Personally, in my opinion, I if they were to, I mean, Scott Cawthon did say that this was supposed to be a representative of FNAF One. But if they do a sequel, it would be just like the FNAF 2, where we go back in time, learn about the history behind what happened to the kids and all this other stuff, and see
Yeah.
more animatronics like Toy Bonnie, Chica, Freddy, and the other ruined, or should I say the uh,
Withered animatronics?
yeah,
Yeah, pretty much. I guess that would be something that they would be able to do, but it depends on whether or not they come up with the second movie. But I'm pretty sure if this movie comes out pretty well with the audience, in which we should be able to find out pretty soon, I do hope that they make a second movie. So, but there's the review for Five Nights at Freddy's.
indeed. And all I could say is this is going to be a good movie to watch during the Halloween night. So,
Pretty much.
in any case, I really appreciate everybody to take time to watch this video, and I apologize for long times, but it's been hard enough to try to get these videos out. But we're going to try to do so with other things
We
because
we're trying to at least get some videos out. We've been busy kind of with our own lives and all that other stuff and some certain issues, but we're going to try our best to get some content onto the site.
because now we got new games coming out, even with certain games that I'm sure we're going to start reviewing.
Pretty soon. We'll probably get onto that soon. But thank you for watching this video and on the review for Five Nights at Freddy's. And I want all of you to be careful out there. And if you want, please give a like to this video and leave comments down
Down
below.
below on your thoughts. And anyway, I'm BBGamer.
And I'm Ventus of
See y'all next time.
Later, guys.